Hello, I'm Mikey Lane, and this is Mikey Lane After Dark. Special edition, Lionsgate Portal. Wah! So, stick around and find out what that means. Because I sure as hell didn't know a while ago, like 2 years ago, but now I do. Yes, I'm Mikey Lane, and Lionsgate Portal is coming up. It's actually the strongest day of the energies and all the stuff that's going on is August 8th. So 8/8. Eights hold a special meaning. Well, for me, I'm sure they do for many of you, but infinity is what it symbolizes for the ancient people and for our higher beings people. um, Anyway, so the eights represent how our souls, our true selves, are infinite. Just like the infinity sign, infinite. Yeah. All right. Like I said, I thought it was kind of weird when I saw it pop up on my YouTube feed like 2 years ago, before I was really on this journey of, becoming a teacher and an energy healer and stuff. And I was like, well, by the time I saw Lionsgate Portal, I was like, well, it's too late to know now. So I didn't, access the power. But it is all around us all the time anyway. This is just a time that it is more abundant around us. So the sun is in Leo, and so that's where it gets the lion's name. And then also it's about the rising of the star Sirius. Sirius is a bright blue star. I don't know if blue means anything to some people out there, but it does to us. And people who are star seeds really resonate with that blue light. So Archangel Michael in the lightning blue light. So, but anyway, the combination of these two things, it opens a galactic portal, which facilitates higher vibe energy to be sent to Earth. So you think, we're accessing upwards and they're coming downwards, and it's like, like that. Now, it's the strongest on August 8th, 8/8. But the energy is around, well, I feel it around now. And I don't know when you may be watching this, so it doesn't matter when I say now, but about 2 weeks before and after, you can really feel it. And it's a powerful time. And we need to try to charge and clear our energy beforehand. And so we're open to receiving. And now the ancient people, they all worship Sirius. Well, seriously, they seriously worship. They seriously like serious. But no, really, seriously. The ancients believed it was the spiritual sun. Like there was the sun in Leo, and then there was the spiritual sun, which was Sirius. So the Egyptians, the Mayans, the Sumerians, the Babylonians, all the Aeons, recognize the power of the star. So from really what we need to do in leading up to and during the time is our chakras, pretty much the heart chakra on up. Focus on that because we're at the higher stuff right now. Not that the lower stuff is bad. I mean, that's great. There's some great stuff down there. But we're accessing the higher realms. All right. So, yeah. So then the chakras, there's not just the 7 that we all see in the little drawing of the color things and the guy going, or something. There's a lot more than that. There's actually, it said there's thousands of chakras. Like smaller ones, but some of the smaller ones are more sensitive. So, anyway, you can look that up if you want. But I'm going to focus on just a few, the main ones. And then there was one that have special significance in Lionsgate Portal. So yeah, for your heart chakra, old wounds may be brought up to heal, and healing those will create freedom in your life because it's a lot of those wounds that keep us restrained. Well, we're restraining ourselves, but we put ourselves in this jail or prison because of the wounds. Trying to protect ourselves. So you build a wall to protect yourself at first, but then I'm just I just took away my own freedom and I'm just hiding behind this wall. So what's the point? You know? Anyway, and then the third eye chakra, you can increase your intuition, of course, during this time. So it said learn something new about how your intuition talks to you. Because it's different for everybody. And they're saying during this time it's a really good opportunity to figure out a different way that it talks to you. So like through tarot cards, through how mine do, through music, through characters, through, whatever works for you, just try to amplify it. And doing this with these chakras, this can bring you peace, freedom, and creativity, increase all those things in your life. But you have to be sure and set the intention. That's the main thing. And you could go on YouTube, of course, or somewhere else too, but YouTube, and look up, heart activation, heart chakra activation, or third eye chakra activation. But so yeah, you set your intention, and maybe like how you want to use this energy during this time, and then do some kind of ritual with it too. So they say that our brain, like to make it real to our brain, for manifesting, we need to really feel it. And so for that to work, you have to, if you do a ritual, this is what Native Americans believed, and I'm sure other cultures too, then that does make it real for the brain. And it doesn't have to be some fancy ritual, like, like Dr. Mikey once said, you don't have to get out and dance around naked or something, but I mean, you can if you want to. But check the laws in your state. So, okay. But it can be a simple ritual. Like, I don't know, for the heart chakra, for releasing, I have this little thing, the fire thing, where you write your fears down, and you put it in a fire safe container and burn them. Just something simple like that. So the chakra that I wanted to talk about a little bit, that a lot of people haven't heard about, is cerebellum chakra. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But it's located right at the back, like underneath your hairline. There's that little dip back here. And so, like sixth sense, like when you feel like the hairs on my back of my neck are standing up, or you feel that kind of tingly feeling back here. So that's like where channeling comes from, and being a medium, and other things. That's just it is more of the connection to the other side, obviously. But so, there's a little a meditation that helps with that, to strengthen that, or to access that more. So you just feel that spot back here, and you close your eyes, and you can rub it with like massage oil or some kind of oil, something that you have some fun with later, or just moisturize your skin too. Okay, so you rub this, and you picture a spiral. There's a spiral back there, and then it gets bigger and opens up as you imagine it getting bigger and opening up. And like notice what color it is and the texture, if it has a texture, and then as it's opened up, you put your hand on your heart and ask angels and your guides to join you. Ask for assistance in receiving the energies. Something like that. Doesn't have to be exactly. But basically, you're just asking your guides to come in while you've got this thing open. Not just your guides, but, archangels or your ancestors. And imagine a blue light streaming down, from the heavens or wherever you want, and higher beings, your higher self, into that spiral. And so then so this is supposed to replenish you, and make you feel more healed. And then you thank the light, and then you watch it leave the body. You got to picture it leaving the body, going back up, and then you got to close up that spiral. So then you picture it. Like notice then like what color it is in. If it's bigger, if it's a different color, if it's a different texture, just so you kind of, if you see the difference. And you think, like I said, thank the light, thank your guides and your ancestors, and then note how it looks now. And then just be sure and close it, because you want to protect that energy. And that's what you think about as you close it, like protecting that energy. And then journal and drink plenty of water. And that's something that I really noticed after channeling. Like, I just down a thing of water like crazy. So yeah, keep hydrated. That's for sure. All right. I feel like I skipped something. There was one more thing, but it's all right. So that's pretty much what. Some different things you might expect during this time. So visits from these higher beings. They could come through messages, the numbers, cards, the signs, dreams. Alien beings too. They're welcome. Hey, yeah, let's get a party up in here. And you'll have more downloads. So downloads, I don't know. At first, it sounds kind of like, what the heck are you gonna download? But it's basically just like an epiphany or something. It's when something just hits you, but you will feel really drained after it, because it's like, I don't know. With me anyway, I guess it's different for everybody. It just comes on like that. I just have this idea. I'm like, oh, well, now it all makes sense. Like, things just like fit together. And I'm saying a lot of ums today. Connect with galactic frequency and higher level beings. So that all sounds like really good stuff. So start doing all that, and really that's stuff that you could do in your everyday practice. It doesn't have to be Lionsgate Portal. I said that Lionsgate is just going to amplify everything. So it's like spirituality on steroids. No. I mean, kind of, but no. Okay. So now to the card reading. All right, and I am a medium and a channel. I didn't really introduce myself this time. I am a mental health therapist as well. I know, right? No, I make jokes, but I am a professional mental health therapist when I'm not doing this. So as above, so below. I'm gonna get my dice out, and so I'll roll the dice, and then that number will be the number card that I flip over first. I'm going to do classic Rider-Waite for as above. And then the so below, which they do have to be censored. But it's a sexual magic deck. And I do have to look up the meanings for that. But so what I do, I read intuitively, as most readers do. So I will read you like what I see and what I feel from the cards. And then I'm also going to read you the actual definition. At least especially with the sexual magic one, because they're very different than the traditional. So that's what we're going to do. And in the focus of the reading, and then I'll do another card to clarify. But it's really like a 2-card story, some people call them. So, all right, and I've already welcomed in everybody, all those higher beings. And what up, dog? No, but anyway, okay. I think I should shuffle a few times. So, and then I have my picture-in-picture going. Also, the thing with, and the reason I like to do the picture-in-picture is not just for the cards. Not just so you guys can see the cards, but also because you can see the things on my desk and stuff, because different things will all resonate for different people. Things that I say, or items on my desk. There's all kinds of things. We have to look for the messages and little things, because that's how they communicate with us. So, anyway, you might just take note of some things, and if something resonates with you, then, research that or look it up some more. That's what I do. As soon as I hear something that interests me, I'm like, oh, I got to find out about that. All right, it's the third time to shuffle. The shuffling's flowing really nice tonight. So, there's something to this serious thing. It's serious. Okay. All right, so now I roll the dice. All right, 7. Lucky number 7. Maybe 7 means something to y'all. To somebody out there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so it is the 3 of Wands. So a clarifier or something, to continue the story of the 1 card. Let's do a 2-card story. The Ace of Pentacles. So here's the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, represents like planning, that he's looking out over, over the vast lands, and how he's going to conquer the rest of the world that he has to conquer. You know, he's already had some accomplishments, but he's like, you know, making plans to be even bigger and better and stronger. And of course, that's what we can do during Lionsgate. So, and the Ace of Pentacles is like manifestation, prosperity. Hey, so that's what I want to see more of during this time. So I think more if you feel like in manifesting, you have to feel it too. Like you can visualize it and stuff, and you can say it to yourself, and you can say it to other people. But you have to like feel what it would be like. So you think about how it would feel to have all the money that you needed, or whatever you want to. You know, abundance isn't just money. It could be relationships, or it can be lots of different things. So I can't think of those things right now. But anyway, so yeah, planning. So you need to plan during this time. You know, kind of plan what you're going to do, set your intentions, so to speak, and then manifest those things by imagining what it would feel like. Because we all love feeling, right? Well, I mean, no. The good kind of feeling, yes. Okay, so now, on to the as below. As above, so below. So below part. It's so below, and I'm serious. With the star serious. Very serious. Okay. So, and I didn't say, but hopefully if you've seen my other videos, you know, that the as above represents what we want others to see, what we show other people, what we're, like, proud of or something. And then the so below is that side that's still a part of us, but we might not accept it, or we feel like other people won't accept it. But really, it's ironic because the key to having an integrated life, you know, being your genuinely authentic self, is accepting these things. And then it's not a big deal. It's when we don't accept it and we push them away, try to push it away. I don't know, I always think about the ocean, how the waves come crashing in. And, like, you can't just stop them. You know, if you try to stop them, like, I don't know how you would, like, even try to. But let's just say some, like, stupid person who didn't know how waves worked went out there and was trying to stop them. Like, that's like trying to stop the thoughts and emotions from coming in. So, all we can do is, instead of resistance, just let them wash over us, hit us, and then they go back out. So just feel them. Like, let them come in and feel them, and then they go back out, no big deal. It's when it's so much focus on the resistance that it causes issues. So, okay, so now let's roll for the so below. 4. 4 is my lucky number. No, I don't. It's not really my lucky number, but 4 is a number that's been speaking to me a lot lately. 8s and 4s. So, okay, 1, 2. Oh, I gotta shuffle these. That's silly. That's so silly. Okay. So in the editing, I will, you know, cover up all the risque parts of these cards. I still want you guys to be able to see them. And check out my, well, the other camera just cut out, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to show, I mean, the camera angle I got today, this camera pretty much is catching what I'm doing, so. Okay, one more time. I'm going to hurry before this camera dies. Or maybe there's something not wanting me to get this message out to y'all, but I am determined to get it out. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, is the 4 of Cups, or chalices they call it on here. Since I have to censor it, here's a picture of the 4 of Cups. Well, really, it's not bad. I don't have to censor that one. But, so, in the picture, it looks like they're planning something, too. Like, they're kind of scheming, and then there's these scissors and a magnet and a pentacle. So, and then there's a bird up here eating something. It looks kind of gross, whatever it's eating, like a red. So we'll look up to see what that means. I mean, she's got a lot of cleavage there, but it's not a bad picture. And it looks like they're looking over like, oh, I hope nobody hears this, or what are we gotta plan something quick. And then we'll cut the ties that bind, and we'll use a magnet to draw in what we need to draw in, and we'll pay them with the coin. Something like that. Okay, and then the clarifier is the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is not the, it's not the happiest card. Here's a picture of it, censored, because it does have a butt crack in it. So yeah, they're, facing away from each other. Looks like they probably just had some kind of good time, but they're in a fight. Oh, there is a pinnacle in the background again. And then, of course, there's a sword. There's a horse outside. So I think she's, like, looking out, kind of, like, longing for better days. And he's brooding. So what does this mean in terms of Lionsgate? Well, planning again, I feel like. Well, let's see what the book says. So I had to make a book. I mean, I say this all the time. So, because I just, I don't know. I don't even know. I got a new deck. The other day I got the Zombie Tarot, and I really like it. I don't know. It was like speaking to me as soon as I opened it, which usually, you got to work with those energies before it really. But as soon as I got it out of the box, I missed them a little bit, and I cut them, and then I just turned and looked away, and then when I looked back, a card was flipped out, like out of the two piles onto my phone, which I don't know how that happened. And it was the Hermit. So, anyway, that might mean something for somebody. Okay, so the Four of Cups. Habit. The magic of the shadows. The magic of the shadows of the magnet and of the coin. Immobility, habit, and indifference caused by routine must be fought. Also, we got to break out of routine. So this is about immobility, habit, and indifference caused by routine. And that does definitely happen to people. When you get stuck in this routine or this, habitual thing you do, and you don't even realize this habit now. Like, I'm doing this every day, and I don't even realize it. And so, yeah, you have to, be aware of it to break it. So the first step is kind of take a step back and, noticing more, living more consciously. So, yeah, definitely, that'd be important during Lionsgate, to live more consciously and notice, what you were doing and what you shouldn't be doing and all that. Well, what serves you and what no longer serves you anymore. And then, let's see, the Seven of Swords. So anyway, I don't know if I finished. It didn't come with the book, so I had to make my own book. Alright, it's almost there. Where's the freaking swords at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, gosh. I tell you what. How did they just... Okay, swords. Seven of Swords. Tasting of the 7 red tulips. Oh, there is red tulips in the background. I didn't notice it. Only the beginning is not enough, but it is a beginning. Not every seed can ripen in a day. This is why you must persevere. So maybe have patience with yourself and with others when you're trying to break these habits. When you're trying to break out of routine, because routine causes indifference. And so to break that routine, you must persevere, because not every seed is going to ripen in a day. You have to have patience with each other in relationships and with yourself. And with manifesting, you have to have patience. So it's all in divine timing. We can't force it. When we try to force it, then it takes even longer, I think. So that's something I had to learn. So I'm now, all right, so that's it. As above, so below reading for Lionsgate Portal. But this is timeless. I mean, you can watch it anytime. And And those energies are always available to us in some form. It's just that during this time, the portal is more open for us to use. I'm going to ring some bell on this. And then I'm going to draw one card quickly from the Imperial Dragon deck, Oracle deck. So I'm just going to, see what pops out. This deck, I don't know, it's just a little deck. It just does like the major arcana. I don't want 4. Come on, Spirit. Just one. I've already took too long. It took me forever to get set up tonight and then to even get my words right. So I don't know. I mean, there's full moon coming up. Come on, there's someone. Oh, it almost pops, but I don't want to force anything. And these are hard to shuffle, though, because there's only so many cards, so it's not thick. And I like them thick. I like all types, so, okay. Whoa, okay, there was one. That really popped out. Alright. So this is the Aeon 20, number 20. Aeon. It's not spelled like Eon, though. So, number 20. Let's see, I'm trying to, okay. You better not be looking at my ass. I mean, okay, number 20. Aeon Flux. Oh, it's a pretty good movie, so check it out if you haven't seen it. Maybe there's something in that for you. Okay. Judgment. The fusion of wisdom and understanding. The key word meaning is completion. The dragon of the Aeon governs the turning of the great wheel of time and brings events to their natural conclusion. This marks the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. It allows us the opportunity to view and evaluate all that has unfolded. It is a time when we may be able to fuse the wisdom and lessons that our recent experiences have brought us and integrate them into our inner being. Everything that has happened has been part of your unfolding path. Although at times you may have wondered why things were happening in the way they were, everything unfolded in the correct manner. Now is the time for you to begin to understand the magic of the soul's journey and to extract the wisdom and insight from past challenges. With completion comes the power of rejuvenation and metamorphosis. So sometimes we fear completion, at least when it's something good. I mean, if it's something strenuous and hard, you're, of course, like, when am I going to complete this? But when it's something good, but everything has a natural ending. So maybe this time, Lionsgate Portal is a good time. Well, and that's what, to clear and cleanse that old stuff so there is room for the new. So that's what we got to do. You can't just hold on to everything. So, anyway, this is Mikey Lane, and this is my Lionsgate Portal message for you all, and I hope you have a great day, and I must say, I do declare this Lionsgate Portal is making me vibe higher. And it'll help me manifest the hell out of whatever you want, and as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. So that's my motto. All right, have a good day, night, evening, whenever the hell you see this.